snaps.
She also, today, she had some thoughts on whether black people should use, or whether Empire should use the N-word or not, that Rolling Out release. I didn't even click the article because...
Why did that become like a huge issue? Like, I saw that on the news, and it was just white people talking about it. And I really felt like, why should they be the ones to talk about if that should be on TV?
That's interesting. I don't know who asked Terrence Howard. Someone actually asked Terrence Howard, or maybe they didn't ask him. Maybe Terrence Howard made the quote. He said that he thinks the show would be more authentic if they said nigger. We say nigger all the time. We don't say the N-word. But
Terrence,
he didn't think that that's necessary. What do y'all think?
I mean, I said the same thing about people getting angry about the N-word in Django Unchained. Like, on what planet do they make a movie set during slavery where the word nigga is not said? That's just stupid. Mm-hmm. I don't know necessarily that because this is a show about a black record company and black musicians that they have to use the N-word for it to be more authentic. Like, shout out to Chamillionaire. He's made a point of never using the N-word in his raps, and nobody has ever questioned his authenticity. So, I mean, let's keep in mind that Terrence Howard been trying to be a rapper since Hustle and Flow. Like, he lives for whatever is going to make him more authentic, and that's, that's just that.
Yeah, I'm okay with it not being used. As an avid user of nigga, I do feel that at some point it's going to have to be let go. I don't know when. I have no self-control over it. I use it every day. But I think it's going to have to be somehow eliminated to actually want it to be, eliminated by other folks saying it. But I mean, I don't know how if by chance you eliminate nigga, white people don't say nigga, they say nigger. Or how do you eliminate that? Like, how do you kill that that stereotype of them using that and think you can't do it. At least I don't think. It would have to be something on on a white side to do that.
The true part about this is rap is always given whipping boy status. Like, people would stop saying the N-word if rappers didn't use it. Let's be clear, like, rappers didn't make up the word nigga. They got that word from racist white people.
And
so the argument that it's our word, even that one is illogical. It's not our word. Like, we took ownership of it, but the word is not ours.
The word doesn't bother me as far as us using it amongst each other. My theory, what bothers me is white people who desire to use the word. Like, what is your motive? Why is it so important that you have the right to use that word?
Now tell me this: do you guys get uncomfortable if you're in a predominantly white establishment or a company and the word is being used like on a radio or songs? Do you feel any type of way when you hear it?
I tell you what, I'm in education, so I am not often in situations where I'm around white people and the N-word gets heard. But when I am in like social settings, for example, I went to the Watch the Throne concert, and like there were at points where I knew the word nigga was coming up in the song. I'm like looking around like,
who gonna say it? Who gonna say it?
Who gonna say it?
And you know what? I was gonna bring up the same thing because I went to the Watch the Throne concert whenever it came to Atlanta, and white people say nigger. I was at the Outkast concert out at Counterpoint. White people say nigger at hip hop concerts. That didn't make me react. I'm not gonna say it made me. I'm not gonna say I'm 100% comfortable with it, but it didn't make me react. Even when, and I can't think of a time I've been called a nigger face to face, but it happens on Twitter. And my whole thing is, you had 400 years to come up with another insult for me, and you're still using nigger. You can't do any better. And they always that offends them more than them calling me a nigger.
Yeah, I asked because I got a second question about the Watch the Throne concert, but I'll ask that afterwards. But I was at a bar by my house, and I was the only black person. Like, I only go there because I could actually smoke cigars there, because Michigan has like a no smoking law now, so you can't like smoke in certain places and stuff like casinos and shit like that. So I was there, and I was the only black guy in there. And some person was playing music off their phone through the, like, the bar speakers, and he started off with like some kind of like Tupac mix, and it was just nigga everything. Then it went to like Snoop, and then, as you probably remember, the Drunken Masters, 50 Niggas Deep.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 3,000 niggas in that song, and it was just like it wasn't like they were like singing it. It was just like they were just playing it. I just felt like I couldn't look around because I felt like they were all like glancing at me or some shit. Like, that's the one over there type shit. I don't know. I don't really get uncomfortable talking about talking about, but I do get uncomfortable sometimes hearing it when it's like a minority of blacks and it's like a bunch of white folks and they're like cool with it or some shit like that.
Right. I feel about that word the way I feel about any other word. I am more concerned with the intent behind what you said than what you said, because somebody can call me pretty and say it in a way that offends me. It's more about what you intended when you use the word. I would love to live in a world where we can stop having the N-word debate because it doesn't exist. But like I said, like, the word isn't ours. And as long as there is even one racist white person in the world, the word nigga lives on.
Well, we buried it here a few years ago. Do you remember that, Angie?
Yeah, I do remember that.
The Detroit NAACP had a funeral for the
Like, we had a fucking casket and they carried it around and all that other stupid shit.
Look, nigga is part of the zombie apocalypse because it has risen.
Oh, niggas, The Walking Dead.
I know. I wanted to ask you guys, for those that went to the Watch the Throne concert, how many times did they perform Niggas in Paris? Because they performed it like 8 fucking times.
I lied.
Houston.
I lied. I didn't go to the Watch the Throne concert. I went to Yeezus concert. My bad.
Okay.
It's not even like, okay.
I was like really irritated after the 7th time. Like, okay, it came on again.
No, but even now, like, if I play Niggas in Paris at home, I got to play it at least 10 times.
Oh, so you just like the fucking concert and shit.
You just got to keep cranking it out like you at the concert.
Yeah. It happened again.
But